Here you go, guys. We got lots of videos to make today, so without further ado, let's get into it. Video number 1 today is going to be my review for Flash Armageddon Part 4. So The Flash has been consistently killing it this season. This Armageddon event is turning out to be not only better, not only it's amazing to have a crossover again, but it's great to have great Flash content again. This episode was pretty solid. I know there's been a couple people that said they liked Part 1 more. Part 1 was the beginning. It was a good setup. It was very cool. Very good momentum. Part 2 was pretty great. Set up some nice stuff. Led into Black Lightning. Part 3 brought us Black Lightning, which was awesome. And some great reveals, which we're going to get into in this episode. Because in this episode, we have some really great stuff. So, we find out that Thawne, the Reverse Flash, the real Reverse Flash, created Armageddon. And because of which, it's led to this crazy thing where he created a reverse Flash point. That's right, reverse Flashpoint instead of Flashpoint. And so in the reverse Flashpoint, he was responsible for the death of our good friend Joe West, which sets up all these things. He tries to marry Iris in his timeline. He is the Flash instead of Barry being the Flash. He's seen as the good guy. So in the regular timeline, he was, as the Flash, was messing up Barry's life to make Despero think that, this entire time he was the one that was causing the havoc. So as they say, what a twist. In Night Shyamalan, he always says that, right? So what a twist. Yeah, it was absolutely incredible. So that was kind of crazy to see. And then you got Barry getting attacked as the Reverse Flash by former heroes that he knows. So that was crazy to see. To see that happening, absolutely mind-blowing. Then we get to see, Barry convinces Iris to make a choice. We learn that the Reverse Flash slips his way back into the timeline, which we'll get to in a little bit. But what happens that's most important is we get to see Damien Darhk and Barry of Reverse Flash team up. Damien Dark's amazing in this episode. Whether you didn't like him in Arrow Season 4 or you loved him in Legends, this is Damien at his best. He's got puns, he's hilarious, he gets a badass fight choreography scene, so there's a great action sequence where he takes on Chillblaine and Killer Frost and kicks their asses, but then the Atom and others show up to kick his ass. But it's still epic and it's still awesome, and then Damien and him make a deal, they do good, because Damien is stalling time for the Reverse Flash, aka Barry, to do what needs to get done and fix the timeline. And so in the end of the episode, we get the timeline fixed. Barry's back to normal, gets to spend time with his friends. But Reverse Flash comes back and he's in the same suit as Barry was wearing. So a new suit for Reverse Flash, where he is now back in the timeline. He says, "No one uses time against me," setting him up as the overarching villain for presumably most of this new season. So I'm down to have more Reverse Flash. I always love when we see the Reverse Flash on the show. If it's handled well, I'm down for it. I think it will be cool. I like the suit. I do agree it looks a little weird on Tom Welling, but I think for the most part, having the comic book accurate boots, having the yellow more accurate to the comics, it's pretty cool, guys. I'm going to give Armageddon Part 4 a 8.5 out of 10. I can't give it a full 9 because it is a good part of the crossover. There were some reveals that were awesome. There were some kind of groundbreaking things, but as an overarching episode, it's not my favorite Flash episode, but it's got great moments for crossover, and I love it, so I'm going to go 8.5 as a strong rating for it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys enjoyed my review, and remember to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. But until then, please like, share, and subscribe, and join the Way of the Fist. Quiet. Thank you.